Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jennifer. You're our first. Cute, too.
Well, I had a conversation at about 2 a.m. with Jon Avnet on the set of a show called Justified. And Jon told me about Wigs and that Rodrigo was involved. So I asked if he had a place for me, and Jon said, sure, send me something. So I sent him a script, he read it, Rodrigo read it, and they all signed off on it, and I'm really happy that it all came together. I actually met Jon on the pilot of a television series written by Graham Yost called Boomtown for NBC, and I was impressed with Jon because of his cinematic accomplishments, fried green tomatoes and so forth and so on, but I had not met him, and I thought it was a great opportunity to meet a really terrific filmmaker. And I became even more of a fan, and we struck up a friendship, and I have tremendous love and respect for Jon Avnet. I've learned a lot from Jon. I've grown as an actor because of Jon, and I've grown as a filmmaker because of Jon, so that's how I know Jon Avnet.
I think Mykelti's just a little off to the left, but I love that about him. I love his sense of humor. I love his sense of perspective. I've known T for years, but we've actually never worked together. This is our first time working together. But I know thus far, just through the creative stage and working with the script and developing the characters, he's just as cool a director as he is a friend.
My preparation as a director, I just have to give props, big props to casting. I mean, casting is a major component. It's about 75% of what we do as a filmmaker, as a director, is casting. Once you get that right, you should have pretty smooth sailing. And we're fortunate on Wigs because we have a guy by the name of Rick Pagano. So Pagano brought in actors like Angelique Cabral, Dana Davis, two actresses I'd never met before. Now, I was fortunate enough to know that beautiful, talented, and sensitive, and creative Dawn Lewis, one of the greatest actors in America to me. Mark Ivaner happens to be a dear friend, and Ty Granderson Jones happens to be another dear friend, and Zubevi Kalfani. This guy's an actor, but he bench presses 600 pounds, and so he played the prison guard in Jennifer.
I worked with Mykelti on Boomtown. Actually, I came on as a guest star, and we clicked. You come to a show and then you walk away with a friend, and somehow T and I, it's been almost 10 years, kind of keep on, seeing each other a couple of times a year, checking on each other. Suddenly, 2 weeks ago, T called and said it's gonna happen, and here we are. And the funny thing is that T wrote a totally different character. Then when he offered me to do it, I called him and said, but I don't think I can do these lines. It's not me. It's not gonna work. And he said, oh no, just keep what we have there as the plot line and the relations, but do what you think is right. So we kind of collaborated on that. Had quite a few phone calls about what we should do about that, and that's the result.
Yes, Jennifer.
Excuse me?
You keep staring at me. Why?
Mykelti is a great actor. He's just amazing. And Forrest Gump, I worked with him for the first time on Boomtown, and we spent 2 years working together. We've done a number of films together, and now we've been working on Justified. I was just delighted when he sent over Jennifer. I really thought he'd be a very, very gifted filmmaker, and on a personal level, T is a friend. I mean, when he says he has your back, he's got your back. So I'm very, very pleased that T became part of our Wigs family.
It's a collaborative effort. It's definitely not a one-man show. Making a film and directing is full-out, full-on collaboration. And I think that's the only way you succeed. I think Wigs is an awesome. I think it's a feast festival for women. I really do. I think it entertains everybody, but I think for women, it really gives creative women something to sink their teeth into, and I love that.
All right, cool. And then you have the moment.
See, that I'll use.
Okay.